We'll be discussing the Affordable Food and Fuel Act with the world-renowned economist and I'm Boss. Welcome, Matt.
Olivia, how you doing? It's great to be back on Loaded Line. I'd like to start out with a brief summary of how I've gotten to this point. I went to undergrad at University of Richmond. I was a spider. I then went to business school at Clemson, so I like to kept in the south. And then I was passionate about the military, so I joined the Marine Corps. And then after being a trumpet player in the Marine Corps, I got injured, and now I'm an economist. So let's get to the Affordable Food and Fuel Act. So there are certain aspects of this bill that are beneficial and that are economically sound, and there are a few that are disastrous. Let's start with the positive first. Reducing the tariff and unnecessary subsidy on ethanol production is a necessity. As you can see from this graph, the subsidy has increased the demand for corn, and in destitute areas of the world made it almost impossible to afford enough corn for everyone. And these are people who are depending on this food to live, not someone who needs food just as a want. It's a necessity. It's a need. Additionally, it's raising prices of corn above what the consumer wants to pay. And this is only acceptable in case of a positive externality. And in this instance, there is no positive externality by turning corn into fuel. So this is basically just overproduction. All right, now let's get to the.
What's the other graph?
Oh, I'm sorry. I let DJ, my son, likes to be an economist sometimes. So this is the graph right here that he drew. Okay, now let's get to the part of the bill that's not economically sound. The appropriation of the funds. Yes, it does make sense to cut this tariff and to eliminate this subsidy. But diverting these funds to combat hunger in America, while it is a noble cause and it is a good use of our money, it's not the best use of our money. And in a world of scarce resources and unlimited wants and needs, it is essential that as a government, especially in a time of recession, we get the most bang for our buck and we spend our money as efficiently as possible. As you can tell here, this is the aggregate demand of our economy here running at a normal level. Right now we're in a recession, so we're running at AD2. So if we take this money and put it towards food stamps and welfare and other social programs and handouts, yes, we will see a jump in aggregate demand, but the difference is just from 82 to 83. Now what we should do is we should divert those funds to the construction sector. This was a sector that was badly hurt by the recession, and even before, it almost, in a way, it signaled the beginning of the recession and also triggered it, but that's a topic for a different day. But the construction sector is really in need of money. And should the government spend money on infrastructure projects and rebuilding certain things that the construction sector could help in, the kick in aggregate demand would be much more, and it really is the most efficient use of our money.
Thank you, Matt. Now we're going to our off-site reporter, Courtney.
Thanks, Olivia. I'm here with John Cuddy at the construction site. And John, how do you feel about what's going on in your city?
Well, my construction business is down 45% from 4 years ago. And you know, it's because, Thomas, I am sick of this crap. Over there. Sorry. It's because the demand for new homes has started due to a decrease in income of consumers. Personally, we've been forced to lay off 85 construction workers who are facing cyclical unemployment since our industry as a whole is suffering. What are construction workers going to do? Find a job in the medical field as a nurse or something? Rather, funds should go to encourage towns to build infrastructure in our country. Local governments will respond to these incentives to construct new buildings. Our industry has received very little of the Obama stimulus money, and we need this. I have 6 children and 1 on the way.
Thank you, Olivia. Now we have Tanea Lobbyists for the group with us.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm a member of the ACA, the American Construction Association, and I'm here to discuss the Affordable Food and Fuel Act. And as Matt the economist stated, that the act is a good act, but we feel that instead of giving the money to affordable food, it should go to the construction sector. And this is good because sorry, that's my dog. Okay, so the benefits of giving the money to the construction sector would lead to economic growth, and also like science facilities and other federal and public infrastructure would be modernized, which the economy can become more efficient because of this infrastructure. And also, by giving away money to the social programs, that's kind of like wasting the money. But if you give the money to construction and infrastructure, that will grow the economy, which will eventually help poverty in the end, because economic growth is the way to reduce poverty. So if we can like get 2 instead of 1, it's more beneficial. And yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, thank you.
Wow, thank you guys very much. It was great. Not only that, you see John Tuck live on TV.